Well, the Apple Watch Series 10 or X is coming real soon. There are few changes that are coming, like a much more bigger display, much more thinner design, and much slimmer bezels that will definitely make it much more futuristic than the Apple Watch Series 9. The display size is going to be very much similar to the Apple Watch Ultra. For the bigger model, it's going to be 1.92 inches. Also, it will have the 3000 nits of peak brightness, just like the Ultra, but also at much cheaper price than the Ultra. Now, both the Apple Watch Series 10 and Apple Watch Ultra 3, which will not see at all any changes in terms of design, I don't think there is a need of that either, will apparently feature a new processor that succeeds the last year's Apple S9 chip. It will not run Apple Intelligence at all, but maybe Apple will just do something about that AI things inside the Apple Watches, like AI health tracking or something like that. Now, Apple has been developing hypertension and sleep apnea detection features for the Apple Watches, but government says that it will not be that easy for Apple because the hypertension detection is not that reliable. So Apple will just postpone this feature until next year. But the sleep apnea detection feature, which is now already available inside the Galaxy Watches, the recently launched ones, could come to the Apple Watch easily, but there is a problem. It relies on the blood oxygen saturation or SpO2. And if you don't know, Apple Watches in the States cannot currently measure due to an ongoing legal dispute with another brand. So it announced the sleep apnea detection feature but hold off releasing it until a later date. So that is a possibility. Then in terms of dimension of the Apple Watch Series 10, I forgot to mention it's about 46 by 39.7 by 11.6 mm, which is much more thinner but compared to the Apple Watch Ultra, but larger than the Apple Watch Series 9 though. But it will still have the same crown and every single button layout, just like the Apple Watch Series 9. Yet it will look much more futuristic than the Apple Watch Series 9, which is very interesting. Also, Apple is also expected to add blood pressure monitoring system inside the new generation wearables, which will be the first major feature to be added on the wearable in the past few years, at least in the Apple's world. But it will definitely be interesting to see how they would do it without a proper medical equipment. Other than that, we also got to know that Apple is also working on an Apple Watch SE that will feature a rigid plastic casing instead of aluminum one. This is only to bring the cost down of Apple Watch SE. Doesn't mean Apple Watch SE will totally go with plastic, but maybe it will have two models. The current SE actually sells for $249 in the US, but the Samsung's cheapest one, actually the Watch FE, sells for $199. Maybe that's the reason why Apple will also do the same thing, kind of like the Apple iPhone 5C. So it's not a bad thing though. A lot of people won't care about casing, but they will just want to have that experience of Apple Watch. So let me know about your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you waiting for the Apple Watch Series 10 to hit the market, or you're excited about the Apple Watch SE getting a plastic casing and it's gonna be cheaper than what it was?
And yes, if you want, you can get some crazy cool wallpapers up on my website. A link down below. Until the next one, bye and take care.